Whoopee! Welcome back to The View. Please welcome country star Tim McGraw. Audience claps. Tim. Morning, ladies. Good to be here. Joy. Nice hat, Tim. You bringing Nashville style to New York? Tim. Laughs. Trying my best, ma'am. Whoopee. Your new album, Open Road. People say it feels personal. Tim. It's about roots and family. Things that keep us grounded. Joy. Smiling. Old school values, huh? Think they still fit in today's world? Tim. Absolutely. Kindness and faith never expire. Joy, maybe, but times are changing. Tim. Maybe folks need reminding of what shouldn't change. Audience gives a small ooh. Tension rises slightly. Whoopee. Laughs. Okay, let's take a quick break before y'all start a debate. Music fades in. Cameras cut. Joy flips her notes. Tim leans back, calm but alert. Whoopee. We're back with Tim McGraw. Tim, your song Heartland Man, people say it touches on unity. Tim, that's right. It's about folks coming together, no matter where they're from. Joy. But isn't that a bit idealistic? The country feels more divided than ever. Tim, maybe that's why we need songs like that. To remind us we're still one people. Joy smirks, unless we disagree on everything. Tim, smiling. Disagreeing as fine, ma'am. Disrespect isn't. Sarah, trying to lighten it up. Tim, you sound like a peacekeeper. Tim, laughs softly. Nah, just someone tired of the noise. Joy, that noise, as you call it, is people speaking up for change. Tim. And some of us are just trying to make sure we still recognize our home when the shouting stops. Audience murmurs softly. Tension rises a little. Whoopee. All right. Folks, let's keep it civil, yeah? We're just talking music. Joy. Music is politics these days. You can't separate them. Tim. Maybe not. But you can sing without shouting. Camera zooms slightly on Joy, who tilts her head, half smiling. Joy. We'll see about that. Cowboy. Audience gives a mix of laughs and oohs. The red light blinks. Short break approaching. Tim just folds his hands, calm but firm. Whoopee. Welcome back to The View. We're here with Tim McGraw, talking about his new album, Open Road. Sarah. Tim, before the break, you mentioned unity, that your songs are meant to bring people together. Tim. That's right. Music's supposed to remind folks what we share, not just what divides us. Joy, folding her arms. But isn't it fair to say that sometimes people need to be challenged, not comforted? Tim. Challenge is fine, Joy, but lately folks confuse being loud with being right. Joy. And some confuse staying silent with being neutral. Tim. Smiles tightly. Or maybe we just choose to listen before yelling. Audience murmurs, tension rising. Sarah, chuckling nervously. You two sound like a whole new duet. Tim, laughs once dryly, not sure it'd be a chart topper. Joy, smirking. Probably not. I don't sing background. A few audience members laugh, others stay quiet. Tim's smile fades just slightly. Tim. I wasn't planning to play backup either. Whoopee. All right. Let's take a breath. It's just a conversation. Joy. Of course, but conversations need honesty, not rehearsed answers. Tim. And hosts need respect, not rehearsed traps. The room goes still. Cameras stay fixed. Audience senses the shift. Joy's pen taps softly against the table. Joy. Leaning. Forward. So, Tim, are you saying I trapped you? Tim. I'm saying you're trying awful hard, too. The crew behind the cameras exchange uneasy looks. Sarah opens her mouth to cut in, then hesitates. Whoopee glances toward the producer booth, waiting for the break cue that hasn't come yet. Whoopee. Low voice. Let's wrap this soon, okay? Neither Joy nor Tim moves. The red on-air light still glows. the whole studio holding its breath, waiting to see who speaks first. Crew members rush onto the set. The tension is thick enough to feel. Whoopee. To producers. We need a break. Give them a few minutes. Joy. Sitting back, muttering. He couldn't take a simple question. Sarah. Joy, that wasn't simple. You went right for him. Joy. Annoyed. I did my job. He's not made of glass. She straightens her notes, pretending calm while her hands tremble slightly. Cut to backstage. Tim walks fast down the narrow hallway, still wired from adrenaline. A young PA jogs beside him with a headset. PA, Mr. McGraw, can we just... The producers want to... Tim, sharp but controlled. Tell the producers I said what I meant. That's enough. He unclips his mic, sets it gently on a table. No yelling, just quiet finality. Producer, off screen. Tim, please, if you could just stay for a quick word. Tim, I've said my word. He takes a slow breath, looks around, posters, stage lights, noise fading behind him. Back on set. Joy looks toward the empty chair. The audience still murmurs. Whoopee. To Joy, low. We can end it gracefully. Just say your piece and move on. Joy. He walked out mid-conversation. That's not graceful either. Whoopee sighs. Sarah fidgets. The director counts down quietly. 10 seconds to live. Stage manager. Back in 5, 4, 3. Joy inhales, straightens her posture. Whoopee forces a small smile. Whoopee, welcome back to The View. Sometimes things get heated. That's live TV. Joy, smiling tightly. That's also honesty, and honesty's never a mistake. A mix of applause and awkward silence fills the studio. Joy glances once toward the backstage hallway, then back at the camera. Backstage again. Tim stops near the exit door. He can faintly hear Joy's voice through a monitor. Honesty's never a mistake. He pauses, eyes narrowing slightly. Not angry, just disappointed. A crew member passes by, hesitates. Crew member. You heading out, Mr. McGraw? Tim. Yeah, for now. He reaches for the door handle, then stops. His reflection stares back at him in the glass. The studio laughter echoes faintly behind him. He doesn't move. The door stays half open, light spilling in, tension hanging there.